What's up, guys? D-Rock1992 here. For this next video, and for my next Quentin Tarentino movie marathon, movie for the marathon, I am going to be talking about his fourth directorial effort, which was divided into two parts because it was over 4 hours long, and the studio wanted him to split up the movies. The movie. And that movie's Kill Bill. Now, Kill Bill Volume 1 came out in 2003. Kill Bill Volume 2 came out in 2004. For the purposes of this video, I am going to just combine Volume 1 and Volume 2, give reviews of each of those volumes in this video, and then just combine the reviews afterwards to just come up with a review of the overall movie. So, those are my purposes for this video. Without further ado, I'm going to get right into it with Kill Bill Volume 1. Like I said, came out in 2003. It stars Uma Thurman as the bride. She is a former member of an assassination squad called the Deadly Vipers, and she wants to get out of that life. Essentially, the bride wants to get out of the life of the Deadly Viper assassination squad. The assassination squad will have nothing to do with that, so they presumably kill the bride. Well, turns out they didn't kill her. They did not kill her. Spoiler alert, I mean, for those of you who haven't seen the movie and all that, essentially this isn't a big giveaway. But yeah, the bride gets revenge, and according to the title, she wants to kill Bill as vengeance for her almost being killed by Bill and the Deadly Viper assassination squad. So there are 4 members of that Deadly Viper assassination squad, and there's Bill himself. Volume 1 focuses on the bride and her attempts to assassinate 2 of the Deadly Vipers. So let's see here. The first Deadly Viper is she goes by the name of Vernita Green, and actually she plays, let me see here. She plays Copperhead. She's nicknamed, her name in the Deadly Viper was Copperhead, and she plays Vernita Green. So she has to go kill this woman, and then she ends up going to attempt to kill Oren Ishii, or her name in the Deadly Vipers was Cottonmouth. This is definitely true. I mean, these are unique names for sure, but Vivica A. Fox played Vernita Green, or Copperhead. And Lucy Liu plays Oren Ishii, or Cottonmouth. Lucy Liu, you may know for a few. You may know her from the Charlie's Angels movies. She's on that TV show Sherlock on BBC America, I think it is. She's popped up in a lot of different things. So, those two, in particular, are the focus of Kill Bill Volume 1. So, like I said, this is a movie about, revenge, for sure. I mean, Uma Thurman's pissed, she's mad, she's looking to get revenge. So, the bride's nickname in the Deadly Vipers was Black Mamba. So, yeah, these are definitely interesting nicknames. Bill's nickname was Snake Charmer. So Bill is played by an actor named David Carradine. So Bill is played by a guy named David Carradine, and he's played by, yeah. So anyway, this, like I said, this movie focuses on uh, Oren Ishii, The Bride's Revenge on Oren Ishii and Vernita Green. And that's essentially the plot, basically. So I'll talk about the major players in this movie. Kill Bill is definitely Uma Thurman's movie. I mean, she dominated this movie. You believed her when she was getting revenge, when she wanted to get revenge. You believe the character. You believe she's pissed off and she's like, I'm getting some revenge here. You gotta watch the movie definitely to see it, but it's like, you believe it. Uma Thurman is so good in this role as the bride. Better than what she played in Pulp Fiction, in my opinion. She played a character in Pulp Fiction. If you want that, if you want to check out that review on Pulp Fiction, I have it on my channel. But yeah, she, I think she played it better in this movie this time around as opposed to Pulp Fiction. I think she played a good character in Pulp Fiction too, but just Kill Bill was a little better. The other standout to me is Lucy Liu as Oren Ishii, or Cottonmouth. She does a very good job. I mean, like I said, she's a pretty well-known actress for a lot of movie buffs and things like that. But yeah, she does a very good job as well. She's a villain, and you believe it. There is one scene in particular in this movie where you understand that this is one bad bitch. So, there you go. I mean, you'll have to see it, definitely. I'm not going to spoil it, but there's that one scene in particular that's like, better not mess with her. So, Lucy Liu was a big standout for me. Like I said, though, this is Uma Thurman's movie. Vivica A. Fox did a nice job in the role. She was in and all that. And you start to see some of the other people in this movie. And I'm going to actually talk about them in Kill Bill Volume 2. So, for me, Kill Bill Volume 1 was awesome. I really enjoyed this movie. It really intrigued me. I mean, I was really locked into this movie. It was just, again, it is a very good movie. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars for Kill Bill Volume 1. So that is my review for Kill Bill Volume 1. Now, here's my review for Kill Bill Volume 2. So Volume 2 is about Uma Thurman as the bride going up against the other two Deadly Vipers and Bill himself. So you see the two that are in Volume 2, you see the two people that the bride tries to kill in Volume 2. You see them in Volume 1 a little bit, anyway. But the people that she does try to kill in Volume 2, Michael Madsen is a big Quentin Tarantino collaborator. He's been in a lot of Tarantino's films. Madsen plays a guy named Bud, whose nickname is Sidewinder. And he is one of the Deadly Vipers. The other one is played by Daryl Hannah, and she plays a character named Elle Driver, whose nickname is California Mountain Snake. And these guys are pretty bad, like Lucy Liu and Vivica A. Fox in Volume 1. So, I mean, the story the bride continues on in her quest to get revenge, and then you really, really see more, you really get more into the depth of Bill's character, like I said in Volume 1, played by David Carradine. So you really get to see more of him in particular, And so, basically, yeah, that's basically it. She goes up against Michael Madsen and Daryl Hannah's characters, and then goes up against Bill himself. So, I will say this right now. I think that Kill Bill Volume 2 is a little bit less. I mean, I think it's just a little lower for me than Volume 1. I really enjoyed Volume 1. I really enjoyed Volume 2 as well. Volume 2, by the way, it gets a 5 out of 5 stars for me. I had to think about the ending of this movie and the confrontation between Bill and the bride. I had to think about it for a minute, and I wasn't very sure about it because wasn't sure I liked the way things went down. But after I kind of studied, after I kind of thought about it, you know, I came to the conclusion that I didn't really it didn't really matter to me. I can give it a pass because this movie was so good, because Volume 2 was very, very good. So, you know, highlights for me, the confrontation between the bride and California Mountain Snake. That confrontation's very, very good. In Kill Bill Volume 1, it's the confrontation between both of them, Copperhead and Cottonmouth. So you see those two confrontations in Volume 1 are a big highlight. The other one is California Mountain Snake, and then the ultimate ending, the ultimate her against Bill, basically, and big surprise in the around the middle / end of the movie. Yeah, this movie, again, Volume 2 just a little bit less than Volume 1 in my book. I liked it less, but that it doesn't mean that I hated Volume 2. I really enjoyed Volume 2. So Volume 2 for me gets a 5 out of 5 stars. Volume 1 had a 5 out of 5, so essentially, common sense, the whole movie's going to get a 5 out of 5 stars for me. I really enjoyed this film. I'm not ready to say yet that it's my favorite Tarantino film. I've got to watch all the other ones as well. And right now, still, Reservoir Dogs is my favorite Tarantino film. So, there you go. That is it for this video on Kill Bill. Stay tuned for my next Quentin Tarantino movie review on his movie Death Proof. So that's it for this video. D-Rock 1992 out.